Kia ora and welcome to Craft Artosaurus. My name's Paula and I actually started this with my camera but forgot to turn it on. I feel so awful. Sorry about that. We'll do this another day, I guess. I don't know. Let's go back to the beginning. I was just thinking what would we draw today, and it's raining and a little bit cloudy, which made me think automatically of little blue penguins. So I went away and I just printed off a stock, I guess it's a photo of little blue penguins. I don't know if they're in the wild, to tell you the truth. I'm looking at the ground thinking, I think this must be one of the places where the little blue penguins are, are kept inside. But they only come out at night time. Like most things in New Zealand, we only venture out at night time, the wildlife. So it's a stock photo, and from there what I did was I worked out which one I liked the most, and so I joined a few together. So let's have a look here. We've got the body, this dude's body. The head is this dude's head, slightly turned a bit more. Oh, it could be this dude's head. Sorry, I don't even know if they're dudes or girls. It's just this penguin's head, this penguin's body. I liked how the arms were kind of shaped, and I thought that was rather sweet. And I didn't want to draw their feet, as I explained. Their feet are really big. So, you know, lady penguins, woohoo. But they've got massively big, thick legs and feet, I guess because they do a lot of swimming, and that's what propels them through the water. And I've forgotten what they catch, but we have them here on the west coast. They live on a friend's property, and a pair nested under her house, and she could do nothing about it. Conservation and everything, so they stink to high heaven. My poor friend, but that's okay. It's a lovely, lovely photo, as you can see. So I was thinking of the pictures that I do for my bathroom, and so I'm just trialing out little bits and pieces. Normally I do, I've done a fish, a lighthouse, and I think the other one was a seahorse. So it's not like I've done loads and loads of things for the bathroom. It's just before the bathroom was redone, I fixed the walls up and that sort of thing. So now I'm just going in. It's because I looked up and I noticed the camera wasn't on. So now I'm just going in and giving it a little bit of shading here and there. Yeah, I just want a little bit of shading here and there. And these are usually coloured pencil drawings. So yeah, I don't know. I love coloured pencil drawings in the bathroom. I just think it's really sweet. And, you know, because they're so light, it's easy to put up on the wall. I use My Tides, and because I have My Tides paper, I'm automatically thinking of, of doing a pencil drawing. Note, I have new pastels. I'm not thinking of a pastel drawing. I'm thinking of a pencil drawing. I don't know. I guess it's something I like to do, and I haven't done it in a little while. It will take me a while, and I know that. And I am being a bit too fussy here. I know that with my shading and that sort of thing. But I want to get everything right before I start putting pencil down. It's just me. It's just how I rock and roll, and it's not the way that pencil artists work. I do know that. I've had a few little tutorials with Lindsay, and yeah, but this is just on an old piece of paper and that sort of thing, so I'm not that worried. I just want a lighter shade down here, so I'm just going very light, very, very light. Now I was thinking, because I didn't want to do the feet, see, any way to get out of feet, I thought I might do some flax. These guys actually live under flax, so I don't know, I was thinking it could be like a little flax bush that he's kind of peeking out over, and I get that they could never do that because they are incredibly, incredibly small. I've never seen one in the wild, but also I thought it would be fun just to have a go at trying to do a little blue penguin. So that's my excuse, and you're watching, so obviously you're agreeing with me. So, oh, the pencil I'm using is just a Pitt Graphite Max, nothing fancy, just a plain old pencil 14B. I'm inclined to use this sort of thing, so I think I'll take the tip off that one, and I'll bring another piece of flax over this way, and if I can, I've drawn a circle. It was started off good, and I don't know, I've got to work on my circles, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. I was thinking, would I stay inside the circle? But now I've drawn it, I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to stay in the circle. I'm going to come out of the circle. So flax is quite prevalent here on the coast. It's not the flax that you use to make baskets with and that sort of thing. It's a hardier flax. It's more coarse. So if you need to make a basket or a food bowl with it, you've got to run your knife along it to soften the flax. Yeah, I've got a lovely friend who has the proper flax that the Māori use and to make flax things with on her property, and she will let me from time to time go and pick some, and I've done flowers for the church with them and that sort of thing. I don't know, it's just so pretty. The flax that they use is so different to the other flax and that sort of thing. So yeah. So our flax here, they have these beautiful yellow kind of flowers, and someone pointed out to me that's a cabbage tree flower. So what I was thinking of as flax was actually a cabbage tree. So I don't know if I agree with this person. I'm still umming and ahhing about it. So yeah, so I'm just drawing some flax in so I don't have to do any feet. And yeah, getting out of the hole, let's not try doing feet thing. I think it still looks rather cute. I could be, by the time I'm finished, I might disagree with myself, and that's okay. I can go, oh well, I don't like this after all. But I'm still just going to take you through the process of drawing flax. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the little blue penguin. I feel quite guilty. But I did set the camera up and I just forgot to press record. It happens from time to time. So, yes, sorry about that. Yep, and I'm apologising. Dee will be hating that. So sorry, Dee, for apologising. So yeah, it's actually, I'm kind of liking it. So who knew? I do love quite a bit. I've done quite a few flax drawings now. I just love flax drawings. They're so relaxing. You just put in your different colours, and I'm thinking, because the little blue penguin, you see how it's got bits of blue there? I don't know if my camera's picking it up. It's quite sweet, and see how the front has kind of got this quite light ochre look to it, just in here. It's most probably fish guts, isn't it? I'll take the romanticism out of it now. Others are looking, this one here looks like it's got some blue in there, so I'm not really sure. I've never seen them live because, quite frankly, I haven't been up early in the morning. But our roads here, we have so you have the road, and everything, and you're driving on it, and then to the side of it there's netting all along it, and that's to keep the little blue penguins safe. And then they have tunnels that go under the road, and on the other side there's netting, and the little blue penguins then can move about and just be little blue penguins, I guess. It's hard to explain. Yeah, but it's really sweet. I love seeing the netting, And whenever I see the netting, I start looking for the penguins, even though I know it's during the day and they're not going to be out. But I figure, well, on a day like today, where it's kind of grey and it's got that, I don't know, spooky quality to it. Is that a thing? Well, but anyway, so yeah. So I just thought I'm just going to do a little bit. Just a little bit. And look at me, I've gone crazy yet again. I'm going to split that one up. Quite like the thought of splitting this one. That's gone. So that would be all split in like that, and there'd be wiggly bits out of it. And then from there we'd come down. Let's have a look here. Where's that? The other flax is there. Right. Well, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm losing this little paw here. Oh, actually, he could be pushing that aside so he can peek out, so he can see what us horrid humans are doing to his wonderful. But this one here, yeah, he could be pushing that down so his body stands. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. So I think I need another piece of flax just coming through here. And that'll hide all of that. Right, so we've drawn it. Easy peasy. I'm drawing on just a piece of Ree's watercolour paper. It's a medium surface. It's 300 GSM and it's acid free. And from there, I'm just going to actually do a watercolour today of this picture, well, this painting, I guess. And from this, I will then work out what I will do with pencil. Now, pencil takes a while for me. I find it quite a slow medium, and I'll show you my other pencil artwork at the end, so you can see the style that I have. It's yeah, it's not quite an it's a different style anyway. It's how I like to work with pencils. So yes, so I will go and get my paints all ready, and I'll be back in a second. And I'm just going to do a quick paint here, and no inking at all. It's just to get me used to how things are going to progress in this painting. So I'll see you shortly when everything's okay. I've got everything all set up. I'm using my dagger, a number 4 and a number 8 round, and that's all I'm using. I've got my palettes here, the small ones, so you can see how I'm mixing, and my Mission Gold paints. The first thing I'm going to do is the background. So I don't know, I'm thinking sunrise or suns, I guess sunrise, no, suns, he's looking out, so it'd be sunset, wouldn't it? So yeah, the sky's blue and it's just starting to set, and just as the dusk comes down, that's when the little blues pop up, and they come out of the bush where they've been nesting all day, and from under the flax. They like to nest under the flax, which is why we've planted so many flax bushes along the coast to encourage their growth. And from there they traverse quite long distances actually to make it to our beaches. And I've noticed that the beaches they use, I don't know if others have, usually have some sand on them. So we don't have a lot of sandy beaches here on the west coast. They're very stony and rocky. So we don't have very many here, and Cobden, those beaches are quite, and I do stress this, quite stony. But out Paroa way, we have quite a bit of sandy beaches, and that's where they pop out of. So they're there in the bush somewhere, and they just pop out and away they trundle and head towards sea, and from there they go and catch whatever it is they're eating and have a little bit of fun for the night. And yeah, so it's, I don't know, I've been told it's a really, really lovely sight watching them come out. I haven't done it myself, but other people have, and it's a sight to behold. I don't know if the Conservation Department runs like overseas they have the turtle watch and that sort of things. I don't know if they do the same thing with the little blue kiwi. So, I mean the little blue penguin. See, look, I forgot what they were called there for a second. Even got one in front of me. I don't know, me with names at the moment. So, yeah, I'm intrigued by it more than anything, I think. I should most probably find out, and I'm sure my friend could tell me if there is a little tour that goes to see them, because a part of me would like to. So I would like to stay somewhere and then get up early in the morning, or most probably the nighttime one's better for me, because I'm not really a morning person. Well, I'm up early in the morning, but I'm not happy about it. I'm there, I'm with it. I'm kind of, you know, kind of with it and happy in my own little way, but I would rather, I like to be quiet in the morning. I'm quite happy to watch the sunrise by myself, but I want shush. And I guess I'm lucky because of my hearing disability, I do get that shush. So, you know, nothing is there. I can't hear any noise. I can't hear the birds. I can't hear people talking as soon as I take off my hearing aids. So I have been very, very blessed with my hearing, that I've been, you know, I just love that there are times where I can just turn myself off and I don't hear a thing, well, other than the noises that are already, because it's hard to explain. But anyway, yeah, I'm just putting blue here, and I'm going to go in soon with oh, what blue is it? I haven't put the names beside this Mission Gold set. Sorry, I'll have to do that. But this is my favourite blue, so I've got a funny feeling it's... No, I don't want to even guess at the name, because if I get it wrong, someone will, you know, I don't want to steer you wrong. Now, I know this is a blue and the penguins are a blue, but I will be putting some purple in the sky and little bits of pink. So, yeah, I don't really want to put yellow in the sky at all. I want this, like, I like the little blue penguin, but a part of me is also wanting the flax to be standing out. So I want to do the flax in lots of different colours. So, yes, I'm thinking maybe I can use some pinks on it and things like that. So it's not going to look like a traditional flax bush, but the thought is there. I'm going to have to let this dry, and it's going to take a while because today is quite damp. Yep, winter has finally come. So I'm just picking up a bit of Potter's Pink. I know some of you are being surprised by that. I really do love my Potter's Pink, and I do put it in my sky quite a bit. I love how it splits. I haven't put my volcano in here, which might have been a better colour actually. I'm just putting this behind the penguin. This way the blue on it will be a definition in itself. What colour is the beak? Oh, I never noticed that before. The beaks are kind of blacky blue, so that's intriguing. Yep, finding that very intriguing. We'll need the Potter's Pink by the wing, because that's got a dark blue running along. Thanks to my pencil marks, I kind of know. I want to use a little bit of a purple, so I'm just grabbing out a little bit of purple. And I'm just going to put that here and there as well. This is how I enjoy doing my skies. It's just lots of fun. I love doing skies. As you paint, you'll find something that will really excite you, and I encourage you to find what it is you like doing. Like for ages, I just drew feathers because that's what excited me, so I did feather drawings and all that sort of thing. So I'm going to, I think, whoops, there's no more purple on the end of this brush, just a little bit down here. I think I'm going to leave it here and I'm going to let it dry. And that purple I've picked, see how it's splitting a little bit up here? I don't know, am I off camera? I've got my finger. So just in here, because I've got the blue underneath and the purple sitting on top, the blue must be a heavier form of paint, and that's making the purple split a little bit, which is what I like. I like that granulating. So I'll see you in a bit and we will carry on with this. All right. Now, because I've done the background, then I do the next, and I slowly work my way forward on my paintings, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm going to leave the little blue for last, or as I'm calling this one, Bluey. So we're going to go to the flax, and flax here is the same as anywhere else in the world, you know, it's just flax. Not trying to be exotic or anything, so let me go around here. I'm just going to wet up this piece of flax here, and I'm trying to keep it within the bottom of the circle. My brush still has a cover on it, so there we go. I'm going to drop in this green I picked up. And I'm just going to throw it, well, I'm not throwing it, I'm gently pulling it everywhere. And I'll just do a couple of flax pieces with you, and then I will come back in a little bit and it'll all be done. So, you know, just near the end of the flax here. And I just need a slightly darker green, traditional green. I'm letting the paint go where it kind of wants to flow. There's not an exact science to flax, and this flax I want to put a few different colours in, so I'm also picking up a bit of red, and I want to put that down the bottom here. And I know it'll go a nice kind of purpley colour, but I'm just wanting the flax to be a little bit different, but not too different, so you still kind of know it's flax. So at the moment I'm playing with the colours I'm putting on the flax. It's because I still like a little bit of whimsy even in my pencil drawings. I'm a whimsical person, I like that whimsy. So yeah, there's something about the whimsy that I do like. So as you see, once I get a bit of confidence behind me and I kind of know where I'm going with my colours, I'm inclined to use it just a little bit lighter. And then I slowly get darker. It fightened up there for a second and I thought, oh my goodness, my husband will be able to go golfing. But now it's absolutely pouring down and I'm waiting for thunder and lightning. I really am. It's such a strange kind of day. You'd have to be here to believe it. There we go. I want that lovely green. I'm thinking I really do. I think I might add in, even though I know flax would never have orange in it. Oh, actually, I think it would. I have seen little strips of orange and flax here and there, but I do like that. I like this. It's kind of colourful and fun and funky. I think I might need to go in with my pens for the flax just to help it kind of have that personality that I'm wanting. See, I went too close there and the colours come over. Actually, it doesn't bother me. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying myself, actually. Yeah. I love doing this sort of thing where it's not a traditional colour and you can play with things a little bit. I don't know, there's something about this that always excites me. I don't think I'll be adding, see, I say I don't think I'll be adding any yellow, and I'm sure at some stage I will, but I just can't see the point in adding yellow to something like this. I like the thought of that going in. Oh, that's rather sweet. I do like the colouring here. It definitely needs some of the traditional green in there, so I'll just put a little bit of that here and there, but I'm liking that bluey green a little bit more. I don't know, there's something about that I quite like. I guess I'll do this one, and then I'm going to have to stop because where I'm going with this, I'm trying to keep the colours a little bit separate. I know with my pencil work I can definitely do that, but this is just like actually I don't think it matters, it's just a nod at it, isn't it? Just kind of like a nod at where I want the pencil work to go. So maybe I can just keep on going and let the colours mix. I might do that. Yeah. This one here, I would like a little bit of that orange again. Where did I put the orange? I think it was over here. Just a little bit here and there. I say a little bit and then I splatter it everywhere. That blue, I need to bring that back in a little bit darker. There we go. I think what needs to be in here is a little bit of maybe pinky red. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. I think I need my smaller brush. I just need to pick up some of this paint. It's pooling here. Where's my tissue? Right, so I want some of that pink, well, kind of a magenta colour coming through. And you see, because it's a finer brush, I can get that lovely look of the flax coming through. And I think what I would like to do is, while I'm still here, I'm just going for my, oh look at that, I threw them everywhere. Let's see if I can find them. Oh dear. I have these old bits of credit card, and I'm just going to score the paper where it's wet, and this will encourage the paint to go down into those places. And I'm just going to put a little bit of scourge there as well. And I know it's not a traditional, colour for the flax, but I'm liking it, so I'm encouraging it. From there, I'm going into the, oh, that was a lot. Just taking a little bit off some of the orange. I'm now going to change my brush. Check that the end is all nice and clean. Yep. Grab my card. Do a bit of scraping. Now, what else do I need to do to that? Well, should I put a bit of... There we go. It just leaves these two last big pieces. I'm just cleaning off my brush, checking it, going back to my bigger brush, and I'm just going to go straight into... I'm checking the end just to see how much water I have on this brush. I seem to have quite a bit of water on them at the moment, so but you see how I gently pull it down? I'm just thoroughly enjoying myself here, and I'm just going to gently pull this down. Oh, that's lovely. I've managed to move some of my paint, so I'm going to have to fix that up. So that's quite light, but that's okay because I'm going in with the green. And again, that's quite light. Now I'm going to go in with my card, do a little bit of scraping. You're just marking the paper, encouraging paint to form in those grooves so that it looks like flax. And from there I'm going back to a slightly darker consistency of this paint, just slowly going over the top. I did like the orange, so I'm just pulling that through here and taking it up to here. I'm going to clean my brush off, check it, go to my smaller brush, check that it's nice and clean. It is. Pick up some of that red, just gently place that down. So it still looks a little bit messy in parts, I guess I would say, but I'm getting the effect that I'm wanting, and I'm quite excited by it. So the end where it's split, it would have these little bits just sticking off, and that would come down. Oh, I've gone over that. Right. I'm just going to pick up the paint where I shouldn't have it. There we go. Nice clean brush, and I'm picking that paint up. I'm going to do the same here. Nice clean brush, and hopefully I can scrub away at that. Turn my tissue over and gently press. Gently press. It just leaves this one here and this one here. So I'm staying with my smaller brush now because I'm wanting a bit more control, I guess is what I'm thinking. I feel like I've lost a bit of control. Oh, it's badly done. There's not enough water on my brush. Right. And see how I can lift that paint, because I've done it slightly wrong, but I've still got that nice colour. I'm just spreading it very, very carefully. And with that same paint on my brush, I'm carefully coming down here and spreading. I'm going to, with the brush with still that colour on it, pick up the pink, and I'm just going to drop that in. I feel like I'm putting my hand in the, I'm just dabbing it, and I'm going to let that go. I'm coming over to this last bit here. Now, because it's split, and you can see how much I've made it split, I'm just coming down here at the side. So when the flax splits, it turns into this colour here, this kind of, you have little bits and pieces sticking up from it. It's quite sweet, really, and when it does this, I love it. And into there, I'm going to drop a little bit of pink and a little bit, and I'm doing the same thing over here. So it's a piece of flax that's slowly dying back. And from that colour, I'm slowly going to bring in the dark green that I've been using throughout here. So I'm just going to go to the bottom and slowly bring it up. Get fresh water on my brush, check it, and bring it across. Yeah. And I'm just very gently making little lines coming up with that green. And down into here, I need to pick up that, just checking my brush for so it just changes it a little bit, and also very carefully dropping a little bit of that colour in here. Very careful up here. And now that just left the background, which I haven't done down here, so I'm just going to leave everything to dry now, and when I come back we'll be painting the little blue penguin. Alright, so I'll see you shortly. Okay, I'm back and everything's dry, so now we can get on to little Bluey. The first thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of yellow ochre down on its tummy down here. I say a little bit of yellow ochre, and crikey dick, I've got enough here for 6 or 7 penguins, haven't I? Oh dear. Let's have a look. Now, because it's not a pencil, I obviously can't get the effect I'm kind of going for, but I think I've worked out a way I can do that. So I'm just going to put the yellow ochre down very, very lightly. I'm just dragging it with my brush, dragging it out. And that seems to, I'm looking at the picture at the same time, so here's the picture, remember, and it's quite a big area there. So I'll put that in front of me, so I've got it. So I've got a little bit of reference there. I just need that little bit of reference. It's not going to be too lifelike because my pencil work is never very lifelike, but you know, the thought is there. The thought is there. So that looks pretty cool. I'm quite happy with that. And I'm just putting a little bit of water on and just spreading it a little bit more. I'm actually really happy with the flax. I just think it looks so cute. You know, I'm a flaxy person, so yeah. Okay. My husband's busy making a very yummy lunch, so he's going to have some toasted sandwiches, and I'm going to have some yummy soup soon, so yep. Looking forward to that. So it's quite a nice blue. So actually, I think what I will do is I'm just going to rub that. Well, not rub it, but pull it everywhere. Like that. And leaving this bit here white. I just feel like that's where the moonlight's hitting. Does that making? Oh, I sure hope that makes sense to people. So I just want that little bit of moonlight there, and I feel that this will come down past the wing. So now, of course, I'm kind of, I guess I'm making it up a little bit, dragging the blue paint. I forgot about the eye. Dragging the blue paint, and then from there I'll use some, I was thinking of a darker blue and a little bit, I think the blue's mainly on the head by the look of this. Did I see anyone's back? I'm looking, and I do see a little bit of blue, actually the same blue on their back, so I might put that just at the top of the wing here. I don't know, is it called a fin or a wing? Oh, anyone can, you know. I guess it's just a fun paint. I should learn more about the birds, the little blue penguins. Thoroughly enjoying myself. My husband's just fixing up the fire. We've got it lit. Yeah, so Jason's doing the fire thing and I'm doing the painting thing. So yeah, the house is nice and warm. Okay, now into this I need to drop a darker blue, and I think, yep, that's Russian blue, isn't it? Prussian blue. I don't know, I do love Prussian blue too. So I'm just looking at everyone's little face, and again from there I'm just working out where I need colour, and because it's wet it's going to go everywhere. I guess I could get out my pencils and do a little bit of kind of highlighting with it, but I'm thinking I don't need to. It's just the first try of doing a penguin, a little blue, and I really have enjoyed myself today with you all. So I hope you've enjoyed it too and picked up a few little hints and maybe even followed along. I am sorry I didn't turn on the camera so you couldn't join in with the drawing. I know that's half the fun when we do these sorts of things. So yeah, but as you can see, the drawing isn't that technical. It's a really quick, simple, easy one, and it's mainly my pencil marks now that I'm following that I did with everything. Gosh, this has been such a fun paint. It's nearly finished, that's all. You know, it's just a trial for me to work out what I can and can't do, and the colours I'm using here are the same sorts of colours I'll use when I think this is neutral tint, but please do not, again, I'm just guesstimating what it's called. I haven't, yeah, no, it's neutral tint, isn't it? So again, I'm just putting in little bits of, because on the head, I can see kind of little flicky bits of black in there, and black is quite prominent down under after the beak. So I'll be putting in, oh, it's going to fall down. I'll be putting in a bit of black down there as well, but I'm just trying to get this all, I don't know, because I always think of penguins as birds. I kind of want to do a little bit of fur sticking up here and there, like I do when I do my cats and my dogs. I always, nothing's exact. Gosh, this has been a fun paint. Bluey's really got some personality happening here, I feel. It's like he's got his little head out and he's going, what's happening on in the world? Is it safe to come on out, bring my family out? So there's black all in around here, and there's more black under the wings. Oh. There we go. And more black under the wings. So again, I'm just looking at my reference photo and slowly fixing up what I see. So I know it's not perfect, but to me it's just as important to try and get these things right. Now it's a little eye. I can see it's got a white bit there too. So right on the very tip, very gently. I might have to go in with my white. A bit more black up here. It's got a little bit of black happening down here. And little bits, gosh, it almost looks like a diamond pattern, doesn't it? Just little bits in here. Just doing, I can really see. There we go, that's kind of what I'm looking for. There's just a little bit more down here. Now the beak. This is where I'm feeling quite unsure. I feel like I need to actually watch a video with them moving so I can see how the light's playing on the beaks. But I guess I will just wing it today. Kind of like that maybe. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Kind of gives me a reference. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I do need to fix up my pencil marks over here, so I should really have my kneadable eraser, but of course I don't. Just rubbing that out. Right. Well, from the picture to a kind of a quickish paint, just to give me an idea of where I put colours and how things will go if I do a pencil drawing. So I'm going to let this dry totally, and then I'll come back shortly after I've had some lunch, and yeah, I'll see you all soon. And I'll also have my other pencil drawings so you can see the style that I'll be using when I do this little blue. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so that's Bluey. He's all dry. He's looking very cute, actually. I'm very happy with him. I actually need to fix up his eye a little bit, most probably, and he does need a little linking, but I'm going to leave him here, as this is just a trial really to see where I go with things and how things are looking. So I'm just going to sign it down here. The date today. Oh, let me grab my watch. Oh, there it is over here being charged up again. Oh, I don't know. It's the 17th. May, it's the 5th, and it's 25. Right. So I do hope you enjoyed watching me create Bluey. That's what I'm calling him. I realise now, of course, I think there's a dog or something in Australia that's called Bluey, or a cartoon or something. So I'll have to call him Little Blue, I guess. I don't know, copyright. So what are my pencil drawings like? So here we go. This is one of them here. It's just a little fish. It just hung up on the wall, you know, nothing great. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I think this was the first pencil drawing I framed and put up. So yeah, that was the first of just a few. You know, from time to time I get my pencils out and I just seem to lose myself with them. It does take me a while. There are quite a few layers here. So this is My Tides paper, because I am a My Tides fan. Now this is the next one I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself there doing this one. So there we go. I don't know if I can put it that way. Oh yep, there we go. So then you see all of the seahorse. So a friend of mine was wearing a piece of jewellery that had a seahorse on it, and I just loved it. So I did a painting of a seahorse, well, a pencil drawing of a seahorse. And as you can see, I'm inclined to, if I go closer, see how I kind of mix the colours. It's not very lifelike, and I get that, but I do love the little seahorse. And then for my husband one year, he was very keen on a moody lighthouse. So there we go. There's the ground and the paint. And sky, and then of course more of the lighthouse. If I turn it sideways, do we get it all? Kind of, I think, yeah. And again, you can see I'm mixing the colours and doing bits and pieces. Again, My Tides. Yep, I just seem to love My Tides with this sort of thing. So yes, so this is what will happen to Little Blue. He will be slowly turned into a pencil drawing. And if you would like to see this, or I don't know, I guess I could draw it out one day, and from there we can slowly colour it in together. It could be a fun thing to do, and we could make that a Sunday project. So on the Saturday I'd do a different painting, and then on the Sunday, most probably, I don't know, it takes me a while to do pencil drawings, so well, coloured pencil drawing, so it would be for a couple of weeks while we did that. So yep, leave a comment down below, and if you liked this, can you please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll see you tomorrow for a bit more painting fun. I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. As with today, it's kind of up in the air. It's just how I roll. It's just how I roll. So yeah, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much for watching, and I really do hope you enjoyed seeing Bluey little Bluey come to life, the little blue penguin. All right, bye everyone. Thank you again. All right, bye.